You heard correctly. I have no doubts whatsoever that Tesla will top the charts in 2023. I have a very important announcement to make for everyone who is watching us and has subscribed to our channel. Stay put and keep watching Elon. His flagship company will be the best company of the year. There's a big difference between the company and the stock. So that's why I'm not talking about the stock. You may have heard the saying, the company is not the stock, and the stock is not the company. It seems like the market is pricing Tesla as though there were no FIDs, little energy, little growth, and basically no CEO right now. That's a window of opportunity. But maybe you thought, I don't think it will work that way. The fundamentals will eventually catch up with Tesla stock, and in the meantime, the prices we are seeing now will make us wonder why we didn't buy more. As I briefly mentioned in today's video, I'll share 5 reasons, or 5 forecasts, for why Tesla will be the greatest company in 2023 before we go there. Before we go there, it would be great if you hit the like button and subscribed right away. Let's start with reason 1. There is some doubt that Tesla will produce and ship more in 2023 than ever before, so rather than asking if what, you should be asking when and how. For example, they could break the record for vehicles delivered in 2023 or this year, but they're most likely going to excel and surpass that number. Despite the market, I think they can grow by 20 to 30% while keeping a respectable profit margin. If Tesla decides to reduce their margins to that level, other automakers will find it much harder to compete. I'm talking about 15 to 18, which is a fairly high margin for an automotive. If Tesla continues to reduce their margins to that level, I don't see how they can continue to operate. However, let's assume they reach 0%. I don't think Tesla will allow it to go into effect for whatever reason, and I don't think they'll try to achieve 0% margins. Additionally, Tesla isn't in the business of eliminating its competitors. Rather, it aims to move the world towards clean, renewable power. When it finally drops, which is likely to be at the end of 2023, let's just fill the tanks with gas and sell the vehicles below cost. Second, given that Tesla has been delivering their megapacks, we might anticipate this. Typically, I don't discuss megapacks or even take Tesla energy into account when evaluating Tesla, but that will all change in 2023. The reason for this is that, according to recent information, Tesla opened a megapack facility with a 10,000-unit annual production capacity. If Tesla is able to sell all 10,000 megapacks for $2 million each, they will have made $20 billion at this point. Megapacks are profitable, but if production could be increased to 10,000 units, as it seems it can currently, the company would make $20 billion. Let's do some current math. Tesla will have sold about 1,000 megapacks by the end of 2022, more than making up for any costs. Let's say they increase production to 2,000 units by 2023 or the following year. $2 million invested in 2,000 units will yield $4 billion in earnings. If they succeed in this, I predict a 5% gross margin or $200 million in gross earnings from the energy industry alone. The income statement would support the bears' contention that Tesla is no longer more than a core business. And this year, we anticipate the launch of a new gigafactory. I know we thought this would happen in September or October of 2022, but it hasn't happened. I believe there is a good chance that Tesla will still announce the opening of a new gigafactory this year, and when you start your investigation on March 1st, we should know where it might be. We've heard rumors of it coming from South Korea, Indonesia, and Mexico, but all the signs point to Mexico being the first to reveal. What other automaker in the world is presently creating or building a new facility, to be honest? I don't think any other automaker in the world is doing this as frequently as they do. Full self-driving cars are the fourth argument, or forecast, that no one is discussing. It's no secret that Tesla's fully autonomous vehicles will reach a turning point in 2023. Tesla's decision to make the SSD Beta a fully hands-off device is significant. This is an Ashish moment that's pretty cool and indicates that the world has learned so much that you may be less cautious when letting the FSD take over. More importantly, though, as an investor, I'm curious to know how much of the FSD Beta will be made available to the general public, since there are currently close to 300,000 users. I predict that by the end of 2023, there will be between 600,000 and 8,000 FSD beta testers. At that point, the company plans to charge a one-time flat fee of $15,000 or a monthly subscription price of about $199. Tesla may be able to anticipate a larger and more consistent inflow of funding soon. If all goes according to plan, by the third or fourth quarter of 2023, We ought to have a clearer understanding of how one-time payments and subscriptions will be managed. We've made 2 steps toward fully autonomous driving, and we could make 3 if this happens. Additionally, if Tesla can solve FSD and, I assume, get regulated and approved by governments worldwide, it will surpass Apple as the world's most valuable corporation. To put it another way, though, Tesla has the lowest debt load in the sector. So to put things in perspective, these are the reasons behind the decline in U.S. auto sales that started in 2020 has been accompanied by Tesla's phenomenal expansion. Anyone between Toyotas to the Fords, the General Motors continue to see the climbs, and they barely are outperforming 2021 seriously. The evidence is there, the evidence is in the pudding. Except for Tesla, everyone else is inexplicably mired in an astronomical amount of debt when the economy is in a recession. It is not advisable to have your money looking like this. And it certainly shouldn't look like that, not when your sales are forecast to remain flat for the foreseeable future, unless you're counting on the government to bail you out. And it wouldn't be the first time for these guys. During the Great Recession of 2008 to 2009, the automobile industry of the United States was in peril as sales plummeted and many automakers faced bankruptcy. In response, the U.S. government provided financial assistance to the industry through the Troubled Asset Relief Program, or TARP. The program provided billions of dollars in loans to General Motors and Chrysler, helping them to restructure and avoid bankruptcy. Although it was a long and arduous road to recovery, government financial incentives for consumers to purchase new automobiles further boosted industry efforts and helped the automobile industry recover and eventually return to profitability. Since traditional automakers must repay their debt with interest regardless of their financial performance, they rely on financing, which can put a lot of financial strain on them. In contrast, Tesla has been able to finance its operations and investments primarily through equity, which has allowed the company to operate. This gives Tesla a significant competitive advantage over its rivals. We now have more financial flexibility to invest in R&D, increase our manufacturing capacity, and explore new business opportunities because we are under less financial pressure. Furthermore, Tesla is less susceptible to economic downturns, which can affect highly leveraged corporations' capacity to fulfill their loan obligations because it is debt-free. Here are the 5 main reasons and forecasts why I believe Tesla will be the market leader in 2023. Ultimately, Tesla's debt-free strategy has been a key factor in the company's ability to disrupt the traditional automobile industry and establish itself as a leader in the electric vehicle market. While the traditional automakers will soon be praying for the feds to bail them out of certain bankruptcy, Tesla will be balling using its debt-free model to reach previously unreached heights. In production, 1 record delivery, 2 packs of Tesla Mega Cells, 3 a new announcement from Gigafactory. Unlike the competition, Tesla can weather a recession with 4 FSD and 5. As I conclude the film, I can only express how amazed and astounded I am at how many cars will be put through their paces between now and the end of the year, which is the end of 2023. That's everything for now, I suppose. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. See you in the upcoming video.